everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Today's game will feature a team that loves getting it done through the air. The Titans are top 10 in passing TDs, and they'll go against the Jaguars, who are very aware of what they'll be dealing with. With that, let's get up to Nissan Stadium in Nashville. With the call, now Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Tonight, we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. Charles, we take a look at this Titan ball club entering play. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, we're in November now, so this is where you really need to settle in, start getting down to business.
And in baseball, they talk about the dog days of August. November, these are the dog days of football, trying to get in position for the big push.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the number 2 overall pick in 2015 in his second season now. It's Marcus Mariota.
A spectacular beginning to his NFL career. Threw 4 touchdown passes in his first game, but had to endure some ups and downs during his rookie season. His talent, though, is unquestioned.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Second down, Mariota. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And we take you through the starting defense for Jacksonville.
No surprise at all that a Penn State linebacker named Paul Posluszny usually leads his team in tackles.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. On 3rd down, Mariota to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
So here are the Jaguars now with a long field ahead. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback. In his 3rd year now, it's Blake Bortles.
And each year when he begins play, he has the potential to put up big-time numbers. Hard to remember that this was a guy when he was coming out of high school. Most of the top schools wanted him to play tight end.
Now the former Jet running back. This is Chris Ivory. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. But winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game. But when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
Again, they run. Again, it's Ivory. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back runs that were stacked up. Offensively, now you've got to think to yourself, do we change blocking assignments? Do we change formations? Do we change looks in order to try and get the running game going?
A long way to go for the offense here on 3rd down. Back near his goal line. Here's Bortles. And he is going to go down in the end zone. Down goes Bortles. It's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Mariota on 1st down. Rashard Matthews here on the catch. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on the play. And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
On 1st down, Murray. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
You have to love and admire the effort because he almost broke free in the backfield, but you also have to love and admire what the defense did. Swarmed the play and made sure he couldn't get anywhere. A loss of yardage.
Offense needs something here on 2nd down. It is 2nd and long. Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Throwing, Mariota, and that is incomplete.
Miles Jack just did his best imitation of a defensive back in man coverage, but that's really not a stretch. He did a great bit of that while he was at UCLA with similar results. Knocked that one away.
That's one of the reasons you loved him coming out of UCLA, right?
Loved his versatility, loved his agility and his athleticism. Some teams in the NFL thought they might draft him and make him a safety indeed.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now Mariota finding his safety valve here. That's complete. 12 yards is the pickup there. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw. They come out here in the eye. A
front. It's Murray. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Mariota now on 2nd down. On the move to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. A bullet throw, but incomplete. He was looking for Matthews that time, and it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Suckup for the Titan field goal. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And Suckup will put this one right through. And that will give us the very rare scoreline of 5-0. So it's our first offensive points of the game so far, and it gives us a very rare scoreline. We don't see this one often, 5-0.
Yeah, it's been sort of a weird one to this point, hasn't it? But hey, in this league, you take points any way you can get them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now the return, Rashad Green. He juked him. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down. Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Wesley Woodyard. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker, has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. Big sack on 2nd down. Now the offense needs to convert here on 3rd. They go play action for Yeldon. Now it's Bortles. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
And the QB steps over the line of scrimmage. That's an illegal forward pass.
And that is so rare because at the different positions, you have to know different things. Wide receivers have to know where the first down line is. Quarterbacks almost always know where the line of scrimmage is.
They'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night, and it's the Titans out in front early. We're back to Nashville right after this. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Mariota now to throw on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Mariota going to give it to his fullback. This is Charleston Fowler. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I don't know about you, partner, but on second and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
They'll come out in the pistol. Murray the lone setback. First down, Mariota. And this is incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
That was second down run for Murray. And some space here. 23 yards on the play.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball. Because sometimes you have a missed tackle, but if you have a swarm of guys around, less room for them to roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle was missed, plenty of open field to get after that.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Again, it's Murray. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL. And a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one. Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Third and short yardage, Mariota. Now they go screen, it's complete. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And now a first down following that long gain. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to pound it in with Andrews. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Antonio Andrews, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And the lead will grow by 1 more. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a Tennessee score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Jaguars getting set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
First down is Bortles. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. To the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles. It's caught right side. It's Hearns. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They run the counter to Ivory. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who's that strong, that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. We've got a 3rd and 11. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From midfield, here's Bortles. And some room to roam. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Now the Titans getting set to go. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they're looking to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Second down now after the pass completion. They come up in an offset eye. Throwing is Mariota. And his throw is incomplete. Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to air it out deep for Matthews. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. In the red zone this time. A toss to Murray. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And quickly, they get to the line.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's at the cornerback position.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. 3rd and goal. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Mariota, obviously so good, but one note I always have next to his name is rookie year, 10 fumbles in the 12 games he was limited to.
And you have to believe some of that is the speed of the game. No matter how fast you are in the NFL, faster. And as a rookie, you have to absorb that and get better with it. But one other thing, when he was coming out of college, this is a major concern. 23 fumbles in his collegiate career at Oregon. He cleaned that up a bit in his last season. But still, people were wondering, would he be able to make that adjustment, take care of the ball better? He'll continue to work on it.
And a nice run for the former undrafted free agent back in 2010, Chris Ivory.
And I think that's why we see the greatness in him. It was there. Just because he wasn't drafted didn't mean he wasn't a good player. But I think he uses that as fuel. Each and every run, an aggressive, strong run, catches out of the backfield. He's turned himself into a complete player.
So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. The Titans want to continue to give their fans something to cheer about in the second half. The Jaguars, on the other hand, want to quiet this crowd and turn things around. All right, let's roll those highlights. Now to late in the first, with plenty of pressure this half and another sack. This goes for a loss of 9. Titans have the football midway through the second. They'll go to the ground and pound here, and he caps off the 7-play drive with a score. That takes the lead up to 12. Titans line up at the 3. On the run, the ball comes loose. So that'll do it for us here in Orlando. For the call of the second half, let's hand it back over to Brandon and Charles. Brandon.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Green to bring it back. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They start the second half with a run by Ivory. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They stay on the ground. Ivory again. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. That's a prime example of how tough Chris Ivory can be to bring down.
He's so good that I think that he would last very well in a boxing gym. You know, because he's going to wear you down with those types of runs all game long. And if they can't start getting him on the ground quicker and more efficiently, they've got a long game in front of them.
They come up in an offset eye. On first down, this is Ivory. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I can't help it. I'm just sitting back in admiration right now. This defense tells everyone that plays against them, you're not beating us running the football. That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not going to happen. If you're going to beat us, you better pick another way.
Carry number 10 now for Ivory. Shreds the tackle, and he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
The lone running back. To throw is Bortles. This is Yeldon on the dump off. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. As if he didn't have enough to think about on that route, the comeback route, coming back to the football and catching it, decided to make sure he toe-tapped and kept himself in bounds.
And that was spectacular, but on the comeback route, maybe a little easier to deal with the sideline since you've got better vision of it.
I think that's a great point because you should know exactly where you're going and know how much space you have and make sure you get your feet down. But, yeah, coming back to the football, I like it. Good vision.
Rashad Johnson on the stop.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Here's the option going right. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. He's got time in the pocket. Green's got it over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. 23 yards on the play.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. Into the red zone, it's Bortles. His pass caught at the 4. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Allen Hurns, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They go play action here on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. They pitch it out to Murray. A strong running. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works very well there. Big people out in front, being physical, and they pick up a first down.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Mariota on first down, surveying the field. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. So the offense lining up 1st and 10. Murray the lone setback. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. A good pickup there at 22. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now they'll run it on the toss. A beautiful fake. And out of bounds right around the 20. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
Short yardage unit out there. This is Fowler, the fullback. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Let's give credit to the defense. They got plenty of bodies to the point of attack and stuffed the run. But I just wonder if the offensive line let down a little bit, knowing that the big guy was getting the ball, and they just expected him to pick up a first.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Suckup will put this one right through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So, Charles, I think from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there and consider it a win.
You're able to keep them within a touchdown, so no question about it. That was the kind of stand that keeps you in ball games.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. And that's going to be incomplete. The tight end, Julius Thomas, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles. Finding time to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. They go play action for Yeldon. Now it's Bortles. He's nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Holding offense.
Here's Brad Nordman now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at the 33.
Illegal blocking ball. Return team.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And fights him off. Rolling to his right. And his throw here's incomplete. Ten yards still left on 2nd down. Murray, the lone setback. He's going to get the football. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Partner, that defensive win reminds me of something a coach of mine used to say all the time. If you really want it, you'll find a way to go get it. And the defense did exactly that.
And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. Mariota. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the 5th overall pick, Jalen Ramsey. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Naturally, we're going to say it was a poor pass, but the defensive guys say it was just a great play by them. They broke on the football, picked it off, and gave some momentum to their team.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. It's caught right side, it turns. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. Now Bortles throwing on second down. Time for a break. Incomplete. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll bring up a fourth down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. 5 receivers in the game, 4 of them to the left side. Back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And on 2nd and 10 now. They come up in an offset eye. Here's Murray running right. And he is going to loop. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Mariota. And he hits his man, Matthews.
Offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Here's Mariota. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. The Titans go. It's Mariota. And that is incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Yeah, interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpired. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Back to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And it's third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
And on 3rd and 15, we see the dime look, 6 DBs on the field.
Playing pass all the way. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Denoris Searcy. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
Throwing here, Mariota. To the sideline, and a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. It's third down, 6 yards to go for the offense. Now Mariota. And that is incomplete. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. And tough starting field position here. He'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. A dump off for Ivory. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And now the spike comes with 28 seconds left on the clock.
A nickel set shown by the Titans on third down.
Thinking pass. Back to throw. Surveying the field. He's good. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a good game. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And he clocks it with just 10 seconds left. So 2nd and 10 here. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's picked up by Bryce McCain. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Mariota with a knee to the ground, and that should be it. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Titans, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the San Diego Chargers. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.